Hello, Professor. I'm Kaberi Paul. I'm the ITO director at specific Heart Medical Center. Today, I'm presenting a comprehensive security and privacy plan for the emergency medical transfer to David Beckham, a high-profile patient to UCLA Medical Center. Given his celebrity status and the urgency of his condition, we are facing a complex situation. We must protect his sensitive medical information while ensuring timely and accurate care. This plan is built on HIPAA, HITRUST, and NIST standards and ensures compliance, ethical responsibility, and most importantly, patient trust. Now I talking about security and privacy plan for emergency transfer of uh, privacy matter, like why security and privacy is needed. Like transferring to a celebrity patient like David Beckham brings special challenges. There's intense medical attention and high public interest, which can increase the risk of data breaches. Even well-meaning staff might be curious and there's dangerous. HIPAA and other framework exist to guide us legally and ethically, but this is also about doing the right thing. A single privacy failure could make national news and damage with both Beckham dignity and our reputation. That's why this plan is about more than check boxes. It's about protecting an human being. Risk assessment. We identified our four key risks in this emergency. Like first one is Beckham's fame increases the chance of unauthorized access by hackers, insiders, and even curious staff. Second, phishing attacks are likely. Staff could get fake emails pretending to be a firm, usually asking for records. Third, physical theft is a concern. Imagine someone leaving documents on a printer or losing an encrypted laptop. And finally, the last one is protocol bypass. Emergencies cause panic. Someone might text medical info or use their personal device. This is why planning and training are critical. And another one is data minimization standards. The safest data is the data we never share, so we will strictly follow HIPAA's minimum necessary rules. For this transfer, we will only include what's essential: Beckham's diagnosis, vital medication, and allergies. We will exclude things that likely financial data, unrelated medical history, or demographic information. For example, if he once had a dental surgery, UCLA does not need to right now. The more we limit data, the lower the risk of a leak or misuse. Simple, focused sharing help protect the patient. Secure data and transfer methods. We will use the most secure tools to send Beckham's information. First, encrypted file transfer like SFTF and HTTPS. We will use the protect digital documents. If our HR system are compatible with UCLS, we will use direct HR to HR. Transfer for seamless real-time sharing. If not, we will upload files to secure cloud platform with access that requires expire quickly. No one is allowed to use USB drives, personal phones, or unsecured email accounts. These steps ensure that even under time pressure, data remains protected. Access control authorization. Access to Beckham's records will be tightly controlled. Will key personnel like ear doctors, the IT team, and transfer coordinator will be given access and only for a short time. We will use rule-based access control, which ensure that staff see only the data they need. For added security, user will log in using multi-factor authentication. Every access attempt will be logged and we will monitor that these logs are real time. If anything unusual happens, we will know immediately. These approaches ensure accountability and limit human error. Encryption strategy. Encryption is our safety net. All stored patient data will be encrypted using H256, a strong industry standard encryption algorithm. For data in transit, we'll secure communication protocols like SSL and TSL to keep it safe from interaction. Every laptop or mobile device involved will have full disk encryption, so even if it lost stolen, the data can be accessed. We will also rotate and protect our encryption keys to make sure they are never reused to or exposed. This multi-layered approach protects sensitive data from every single. Patient consent authorization. Before we send any data will get David Beckham's clear informed consent, or his legal representatives will explain exactly what information is being shared, who it's going to, and why it's necessary. We'll use HIPAA approved forms and securely store this consent in this medical record, and most importantly, no one will discuss or mention this situation publicly. This means no hallway talk, no gossip, and absolutely no media interaction. Representing consent means respecting the patient's control over our own health information. Most important things is staff training and awareness. Even the best technology can protect data if people make mistakes. That's why staff training is vital. We will educate everyone involved on how to handle private data in emergencies, how to recognize phishing emails, and how to avoid media traps. We will also remind staff what not to do: no texting patient, no personal device use, no improvising. A privacy officer will supervise everything, and before we begin, we will hold a quick team huddle to reinforce roles and expectation. Everyone must know exactly what to do or what not to do. The media will likely ask a question, but only the designated speakers person will respond. That person will pre-approve language that follows HIPAA guideline. No one else should comment. Even usually, if a data breach occurs, we will immediately launch our incident response plan. We will notify all affected parties and reported to the HHS Office for Civil Rights within 60 days. As required by law, having this plan in place ensure that we are ready for the worst while doing our best to prove it. And final things is in high pressure moments like this, security is not just a technical task, it is an extension of compassionate care, where when someone like David Beckham trusts us with their most sensitive information, we owe it to them to protect it with everything we have got. This plan combines legal compliance, smart technology, and staff readiness to ensure that nothing is left to chance. At Pacific Heart Medical Center, we don't just treat patients, we protect them. And protection includes their privacy, their dignity, and their peace of mind. And last slide for all references. Thank you, Professor.